Aircast is one of the newest webinar platforms on the market, but before you make the decision to buy, here are 12 key things you need to know. Whether you're considering Aircast over popular options like Zoom or GoToWebinar, there are some features and limitations you should be aware of. First, the pricing structure is competitive, with a free tier that gives you basic access, but you'll need to upgrade for more robust features like custom branding and larger attendee limits. While other platforms offer similar free trials, Aircast's free version does give you more flexibility than some, but with fewer features than paid plans on competitors like WebEx or BigMarker. Next thing to consider is ease of use. Aircast prides itself on its user-friendly interface, which is great for beginners or small businesses. It's pretty intuitive, but don't expect the full customization options available with more established tools. In comparison, platforms like Zoom allow for deeper integrations, especially with third-party apps. The third thing is reliability. Aircast boasts solid uptime and smooth streaming, but it's still relatively new, so you might run into occasional bugs. Other bigger players like Zoom have a long track record of stability, which might be more crucial if you're hosting high-stakes, business-critical webinars. Fourth thing to think about is scalability. Aircast is still growing its audience capacity, which means it works well for smaller events, but might fall short for large-scale webinars, especially compared to GoToWebinar, which can handle thousands of attendees without issues. So, if you're planning huge events, keep that in mind. The fifth point is customization. Aircast offers basic branding features, but they are limited compared to others like BigMarker, which allow for more advanced white labeling. If creating a seamless branded experience is essential, you may want to explore those other options. Sixth, let's talk about features. Aircast does offer the basics, screen sharing, chat, Q&A, and polls, but lacks some of the advanced engagement tools found in more expensive platforms. For example, features like automated email sequences or detailed analytics aren't as robust as what you'd get on platforms like Demio. Next, security. Aircast offers solid encryption, but it's still catching up to the more secure platforms like Zoom, which offer end-to-end encryption. If data privacy and security are top priorities for your business, that might be something to weigh heavily in your decision. Eighth, integrations. Aircast supports integrations with popular tools like Google Calendar and MailChimp, but doesn't have as many options as platforms like Webinar Jam or EverWebinar. If you're looking for a wide range of integrations, you might be limited here. The ninth thing to note is mobile compatibility. While Aircast is accessible on mobile devices, the user experience can be slightly less polished compared to Zoom, which is fully optimized for both hosts and attendees across mobile and desktop. The 10th thing is customer support. Aircast support is helpful, but it's not as extensive as some competitors. With platforms like GoToWebinar, you get 24/7 support, while Aircast support is more limited in terms of hours. 11th, Aircast does offer analytics, but it's relatively basic compared to competitors like BigMarker, where you get more in-depth reporting features. For advanced users who want to drill down into attendee behavior and engagement metrics, that could be a downside. Lastly, Aircast's overall value. It's a great option if you're on a budget and need something simple and functional, especially for smaller, mid-tier webinars. However, if you're aiming for larger, high-impact events with advanced features and integrations, you might be better off with a platform like Zoom or WebEx. So, is Aircast worth it? It's a solid platform with a good set of features, and it's ideal if you don't need extensive customization or large-scale hosting. But if you're looking for a more powerful and scalable webinar solution, check out our recommended option. You can try it for free, and it might just be the better fit for your needs.